Hello everybody and welcome to Natchatsball. Arsenal won, Brentford won, just finished. Really frustrating game. Horrible to watch, to be honest with you. First half, we were lucky to come in. 0-0. They had a couple of good chances. Again, we're just lost an edge, and it was one of those games where you need a little bit of magic and someone to step up. And without Jesus, it just looks like we don't have anybody to do that. Zinchenko killed me today with his shooting. Of all the players, my dog, with all the players that we've got on the pitch, Zinchenko kept constantly finding himself in so much space. And I'm assuming that's tactical from the opposition as well, like not worried about him shooting. And it's just such a, when we're like looking for that goal and everyone's doing the groundwork, Thomas Partey's like winning the ball back and he's like so composed and making all the right choices like he always does. And then you've got Odegaard and Saka, like, you know, doing all the footwork to keep the ball, and then for like Zinchenko to just keep fucking smashing it over the bar or just like kicking it into a defender. I just found it really hard to watch. It was his worst game for me in an Arsenal shirt. Yeah, really not good. As for the offside, no, I'm not even going to use that as an excuse. Brentford defended so well. Of course, on the counter-attack a couple of times. Like, yeah, we're at home. We've got the crowd behind us. You can't go like crying about bloody potential offside. We should have won the game. Should have won it clearly. And, you know, teams are going to learn from these performances and stick the men behind the ball and counter-attack us. It's not rocket science. If they can get a point from it, rather than lose their game, they're going to do it. And you can't blame them. It's crap to watch, but you can't blame them. Ivan Toney got so protected, I thought, today by the referee. Almost every time that he got a free kick, I swear it wasn't a free kick. He was holding Saliba for their goal. I'm more pissed off at that than the potential offside. He had his hands literally around Saliba, holding him onto him, and then fell. And I know he's a big athletic guy, but like it's so poor from the ref to like just give it constantly. So the free kick that led to the goal annoyed me more than the potential offside, because there was no way on earth it was a free kick. But it's a crap excuse. It's more of a point than an excuse for me. Just another FA failing, but we can't talk about that every week. Yeah, so 4 points dropped in 2 games. The only sort of hope I'm getting from all this is that I think loads of teams are going to drop points for the season. When you see how resilient these sort of like mid-table teams are, and these teams that are fighting relegation, every game's going to be tough now. And when you play like silky smooth football and they just put them in, which is beautiful, in the middle of the park, but when you need to break the teams down in defence, they're going to park a bus, and it's freaking hard to break them down. You need a world-class player like Jesus in those moments, and we're missing him so badly. We're missing him badly. Like, I think there was one occasion today when Nketiah had the ball just to the side of the goal, and he put a cross in, which was a great cross. I think Saka got a shot on target. But I felt like from that position, that's the sort of angle where Jesus would cut in and potentially score. It's that, like, that's the difference. Like, no fault of Eddie's. He was all right today, not amazing, but I don't think anybody was amazing, to be honest with you. Just not good enough. Not good enough if we want to win the league. Just not good enough. We haven't got that cutting edge. We need Jesus and Smith Rowe back badly. So yeah, got a lot to think about. Arteta's got a lot to think about. Like I said, saving grace is that I think a lot of teams will be dropping points. I'm sure we'll drop more points, but I can see a lot of, look at Tottenham got absolutely hammered today. That was a bit of good news. But yeah, on to the next one. Big one is against City. Will we, do you know who I'm more worried about? I'm actually more worried about Man United. The way both teams are playing, Man United concern me more than City, and I guarantee you they'll be on our backs before we know it. So we'll see how the end of this week pans out. Yeah, Wednesday's a big one. I just got to back the boys, get behind them, and that will be telling. We'll see where we are come Wednesday evening. So yeah, chins up, on to the next one, and let's back the boys against Man City. Come on, Arsenal.